Okay, back at it. Got my little girl to bed. No problem. A little bit of Papa magic. Rub her head. Tell her it's time for night-night. Shh, shh. Out like a light. That easy. And I've taken this Rikuyo up to +6 so I could outfit it with gems. Take a look at it. My triangle gems are still trash. The one I've been using on the Blade of Mercy. I don't know where you get more of those. I don't know if it's just random drops or maybe the Chalice dungeons. But anyway, since I have it this far, I think I'm just gonna see how far I can take it. Oh, hang on, before I do that, I want to know, can you buff it? Yes. Yes, you can. Okay. Alright, so I'm definitely... That just made my decision up. Okay, so... One more chunk to +8 or +9? No, it's at... Hang on. It's at +8 now. I need one more chunk. Do I have a... I don't think I have a... No. I don't have a rock right now. And the only place I know to get one is... I've already bought the one from here. Or Blood Rock. I mean... I have already bought the Blood Rock in the first game and in New Game Plus. The only place that I know of is the Nightmare of Mensis. Is the only place I know to get a Blood Rock. But okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. But if I had 13 insight, I could at least get it to +9. Let's see. I got 13 right now, and I have. So that would be. I hope there's nothing cool that I can see in the area that I'm in with insight. Maybe I'll just consume the rest of it just to be sure. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy one more bloodstone chunk just for the heck of it. Okay, so this is not fully leveled up, but it's close. +9, 154 plus 258. Oh wow, that's a pretty big jump on the percentage boost you get from the gems on that +9 to +10. So I still have a got my saw spears to back up. Still have a good little upgrade to get on it as soon as I can get my hand on a Blood Rock. But okay, that'll work for now. Let's jump back into this. Fishing Hamlet. Yep. Feels good though. Been kind of I love the way that it looks. I've been wanting to find something. The burial blade was cool, but I never really wanted to use it from the start. And this saw spear is just kind of it's just been my staple, my workhorse. But right now I'm considering this a similar to the Blade of Mercy, except buffable. Maybe it's not going to be as strong, and I'm sure that actually I want to read this one more time. mean, the thing about the Blade of Mercy is the dodge. The dodge attacks were ridiculously strong. This looks like he's gonna have more range. Okay, let's just use it and see what happens. I hear like a mumbling, like a. I hear like. Like a faint prayer. Or like that's what it sounds like, a chant or a prayer. But it's just mumbling though. Okay, well that damage is every bit as good as my saw spear, so. Whoa, okay, it's louder now. I know I've already checked this area out, but like, I didn't notice this at first, but I hear what sounds like someone talking in this area. Can't tell exactly where it's coming from. It sounds directional. It sounds like it's coming from like this area, but I can't tell if it's actually coming from one of these buildings or if it's just an ambient noise. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run this way. See if I still hear it over here. No, I don't. This faint murmuring, I wish I wouldn't have heard it at this point. It sounds like it's that way to me, like. This is sick. I like this. I like this weapon. I think I'm probably just hearing some form of ambient noise, but and I don't know if you guys will be able to hear it or know what I'm talking about. Jesus, that's crazy. That's crazy. This isn't even leveled up all the way. It's super loud right here, though. But I really can't tell if it's muffled speech or just a noise, but it sounds like very, very muffled speech. Like the teacher from South Park. Like okay, I think I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna make myself let it go, because I'm saying it's likely that it's nothing. But it does sound like there's someone in here muffledly talking. Okay. I shall leave it be. Could also be like the faint sound of like a swarm of bees or something like that. There's a little pitch shift in it that's either, and I don't think it's that guy, because I can still hear it this way with him talking. Okay, I really gotta sit. I gotta put it down. Gotta put it down. Don't see any other pathways. Don't see any other pathways around here. Okay, I really am done this time. Let's get back to... Oh man. Oh man. That hill. Okay, let's not drop on this dude. Okay, up the hill, all the way to the skulls, all the way to the skull shooter. That's the plan. All the way up, all the way up. All the way up. Take the high ground. Forgot about the big dude. Uh-oh. That didn't help me out very much. Okay. What's the strats? What's my strats? Everything is bad. Everything is not awesome. There's the big guy. He's preoccupied in the corner now. Okay, I was just kidding. I had strats all along. Gotta figure out when to use my tricked and untricked applications of this particular weapon here. Oh, he has lots of health. And I have lots of backstabs. Be safe. That's not safe. That's not safe. And that... those delays, all the enemies with the big giant delayed attacks fudge me up good. Okay. All right, is that it? Is that it to see here as far as exploration goes? Nope. That would have been nice to stumble upon. You know what? Speaking of that, let's go ahead and just at least get that much, just in case there's something that I can see at like 10. I don't know what all the don't know if it has any effect in these DLC areas, but just in case. I'd rather see it than not, or fight it than not. Okay. I think, other than the mysterious voice that I hear at the beginning, that I'm not sure if it's something or not, I think I feel pretty decent about everything up to this point. That's secrets, bro, right?
Who are you? I'm afraid I've made a botch of things. Oh, I can hear the bell now. The beast-eyed assassin. He's after me. Again. And again. It never ends. Please. I need you to do something. This village is the true secret. Testament to the old sins. It feeds this Hunter's nightmare. Please, bring to an end the horror, so our forefathers' sin. We hunters cannot bear their weight forever. It isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
Simon's bowblade and underground cell inner chamber key. And he said this village was the source of the nightmare. Simon's bowblade, and alright, let's check the key out first. I'm assuming that's the locked cell near Ludwig's room that I have in my notes that has the NPC in it. That also talks about secrets, I think. About things being better left secret or whatever. Similar, he had similar things to say as this dude that just died. Yes, okay, I'll read it. The innermost chamber of the underground cell holds a lone madman. He wears a beast hide and rings a bell that emits no sound. Unending death awaits those who can hear the soundless bell. And Simon's bowblade. CCD. Blood attack. It's a skill and blood tinge weapon with blood attack. Choice weapon of Simon, one of the first Healing Church hunters. I guess that dude is Simon that I was just talking to. Simon despised firearms, and so the church workshop had this specially fashioned to his liking. This large curved blade serves as a bow when transformed. But aside from a few close friends, Simon was scoffed at for his choice of arms, for who would dare face the beast with a measly bow? A bow? Oh, fancy. What? I mean, it just told me it was going to turn into a bow, but still, I wasn't ready for that. What? How does that work? Oh, and I've got an arrow in this hand. So, left trigger just smacks with an arrow. Does that take a... Yeah, it does. What? CCD. So that would be like... That'd be like skill blood tinge. The higher requirement is in skill. My blood tinge is 10, so probably wouldn't be worth using. Chalk another one up to my blood tinge run, but this one would not be so easy to get to early on. Coming through the DLC, I feel like would almost not be worth it, but maybe for a later game weapon, I would. I'm tempted to use it now, but I think I'm gonna wait because I am definitely gonna do a blood tinge build at some point, and I'm leaning towards doing it for my second run. So I think I will just leave this as something to look forward to in end game when I do that blood tinge thing. I think I won't even mess with it, even though I'd love to play with it a little bit, but we'll leave those goodies for later. Does not open from this side. That's an elevator. Got loot in there. We have. Let's go back. Let's go back to the. There you go. Let's see what this is. Up. Wait a minute. Where am I? Okay, we have rooftop. We have rooftop traversal over there. Also does not open from this side. Okay, I wanted to go up the hill though. Oh, that's what, there's my, so is that, okay, the tricked. This is so cool. I forgot to even try the parry button on the tricked version. What do we have here? We have a flower similar to the ones in the Living Failures boss fight, or the ones that were all the bloat head things we're tending to before Maria, or before the Living Failures. And we have rooftop traversal here as well. There has to be some significance of that. Let's see. Okay. Before we continue here, let's go back to that. Let's go back to that cage. Or that cell. Yeah, Blood Tinge seems like, I could be wrong because I don't know exactly like how early you can get to everything. I have only, only very shallow knowledge. I wouldn't call it shallow, but just because of how slowly I've went through the game. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just read a thing that told me if I could hear a bell that this dude was ringing, that, what is this? What is this sorcery? Is it hurting me every time or just staggering me? There we go. Okay, let's try this. It's just staggering me, I think. I don't think it's actually hurting me. I really want to parry this guy. There we go. Bradors? Bradors? I don't know. Testimony. Is that a headpiece? Yes. The scalp of a horrible cleric beast, indicating that Hunter Brador, a healing church assassin, had killed a compatriot. Okay. That's an interesting line. The scalp of a horrible cleric beast, indicating that Hunter, whatever that is, Brador, a healing church assassin, had killed a compatriot. So does that mean... that... So does this mean that this scalp, this was like a healing church thing that you wore if you killed somebody? Or does it mean that this... Is that some kind of reference to the cleric beasts themselves became cleric beasts because they killed a compatriot? So like Lawrence and Amelia, did they become cleric beasts because they killed somebody, a compatriot? Afterward, he wore his allies' own scalp and hid himself away deep below in a cell. The church provided him with a single soundless bell of death to ensure their secrets would be kept. Okay, seems like a deep web that I probably can't unweave right now, but I'll save that for my my deep dive into the lore. But now this was...
You hear this? Fear the bells toll. For only death awaits foolish prying eyes, and the
That wasn't even him.
are never far behind. Fear for
Look who's here. Welcome to my quarters. I've never entertained a guest before. Are you going to kill me? After all you've done, kill me. As if to right your wrongs. What is it? Or perhaps, well, leave off. What's done is done. What is it? Or perhaps, well, leave off. What's done is done.
Okay, let me read this one more time. I don't know, this confuses me because the way I'm reading this, just like if you take it as a straightforward reading, it sounds like his compatriot was a cleric beast. I do not know.
Nothing changes. Such is the nature of man.
Another weapon. Another blood tinge weapon. Like serious blood tinge weapon. B and blood tinging and blood tinge scaling right out the gate. Oh wow, but it has more of a strength scaling, or more of a okay, so this is a skill blood tinge weapon. This is a strength blood tinge weapon, which is interesting. Oh, okay, that's the thing he was just using on me. Bloodletter assumes its true and terrifying form after it draws upon blood from the inner reaches of one's body and soul. This is the only effective means of expelling tainted blood, or so Brador, isolated in his cell, continued to believe. All the weapons are so freaking interesting. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Definitely want to understand what that's talking about. I don't think this is worth having on. These are, especially now that I can use them on this main weapon, and I can use those on the Rikuyo and the saw spear. That'll work for now. Okay.
Welcome. Very well. Farewell, good hunter. Welcome. What? Very well.
That's weird. D and oh, I see. Blade of Mercy has a B in Arcane. I don't know what to do with all my echoes, and it gives me anxiety if I just get hundreds of thousands. So I just been dumping them into Arcane because it was slowly leveling up my Blade of Mercy. But this has worse scaling in Arcane, so it's pretty much not doing anything.
Welcome. What? Very well. Let me.
I honestly don't care about anything else. And this raises item discovery, which is honestly the main reason. I was just like, I'll just raise this just for the item discovery, if nothing else. So I think I'm just gonna keep doing that.
Farewell, good hunt.
Okay, let's do a little more exploring in this area. So, okay, I've got a couple things I can scratch off my notes. Taking care of all the locked cells near Ludwig's room. I think I'm finished with the brain juice lady. Adeline. And then Simon here basically told me to put an end to this place because it was the source of the nightmare, or something to that effect. Okay, so let's see how many different ways I have now. If I'm not mistaken, just one. Just the rooftops here. I'm gonna make a note of this gravestone. Gravestone by just because something about the flower being there in this one lone gravestone makes me think that, I don't know, it reminds me of in Dark Souls 3. There's a gravestone near Firelink Shrine that I think, I can't even remember right now. But an item or something shows up, or someone shows up in front of it at some point if you chase a side quest long enough. That's either the tallest lamp I've ever seen or the longest fishing pole I've ever seen. I can't tell. Kind of looks like a fishing pole. I think this. Okay, looks like we got a ladder down here. C. Brador donned a compatriot's beastly scab and hide while still moist with blood. Most of the blood stains on his hide were from that day. So we're still getting lore on the guy we just went and talked to. He's seeming like fairly important in the like maybe I'm thinking maybe he's the one that was maybe the hunter who screwed up. Something about the nightmare sprouted from the hunter's misdeeds is what Simon told me. I'm thinking maybe Brador, whatever, is that guy. It is the guy that's being referenced there. Okay, hang on. I came across this bridge. I picked those up. Got another ladder here. Items down below. Got a fishing pole, bro. Okay, I'm thinking this is where I want to eventually go. So my money is on all this lower area is just going to be extra exploration. So let's knock it out. And then hopefully, I mean obviously assuming I'm right, let's knock this bottom area out, clear everything up to this point, and then I'll roll into a new chapter for that cave mountain. It's like a it kind of looks like an old wall or castle or something that's been like calcified or just like taken over by rock. So we'll jump into that next chapter, assuming that there's not another complete way to go down here. So is this the first area? No. This looks like a decent sized area too. want to do everything I can up top. Make sure that I've cleared it out. There's at least a couple ladders up though. So I'm not too worried about it. I can't tell if this is an area I can go to or not. I need to know though. Okay, now I know. That doesn't look like that far of a fall. I guess it's just but with the textures and stuff, I was thinking it probably wasn't an area I could go to. I think I just got really lucky there. I'm committed to chasing those skitterers no matter what though. Oh man, I'm getting chunks like crazy now. What is happening? I want to go back up. I want to go back up. It's fishing pole boy. I see what you're about. Okay, this looks like a great place to throw a Molotov. I feel like Sekiro in that one water area when the dude's just like shooting lightning at you as you're trying to get through the water. cheese. Nice. Nice. You want some cheese as well, brother? Oh, that was cool. I haven't seen that. Do like a cleaver attack. What do you have going on here? I can't tell if they're eating or praying. There's a back way in though. Hearing footsteps. I'm assuming it's above me. That would be the footsteps I heard. Okay, you gotta go, man. This dude's gotta go. Is there anything else in this bottom area, though? This was like a stairway to nothing, as far as I can tell. Looks like there's no use for this at all. Okay, back to the ladder. Damn it. Damn it. I cannot remember if I've been down there. I don't think so. I don't think so, but maybe. You gotta go. First order of business. This dude has to go. I can't knock him down either. Perfectly executed. Not knocking him down, just like I said. And that guy fell as well. Okay. So where have I not been? Looks like I've been there. Here's an item. Here's the guy I haven't fought. think that was the stairway to nowhere, and I can't. This looks like really tempting to jump over there, but all my experience in this game tells me that it's useless. So. Oh, this is that same dude. I'm just back where I was earlier. Okay, I feel like there has to be at least, I don't know, I got a few chunks, I guess. I had to do it. I had to see. Okay, where was that area where I... At some point, I looked down. Okay, still picking up. I'm assuming this is Brador, beast hide garb. Without the attached beast hide, this foreign garb wouldn't raise anyone's eyebrows. Brador donned a compatriot's beastly scalp and hide. Okay. While still moist with blood. Most of the blood stains on this hide were from that day. Okay, so is that it? Does that cover? Let's see. I'm gonna retrace my steps real quick because the only thing I remember looking at and not being sure if I had been there was an area. I was upstairs. There's an area that kind of had like some kind of yellow. I don't know what it was. I think it was this, but I think I have been here. Oh yeah, that's the skitterer right there. Yes, that's the place where I first dropped down. Okay. I think that covers everything. any loot. Let's get to the high ground. See if I see any loot that I missed. I feel pretty good. Feel pretty good. Okay, so I think I'm right in my assumption. I think that this is the only way that I know of right now to go. And I think I'll go ahead and reset, fill up on health files, pick back up right here.